And I would say the more serious thing that I would like for like women to take away from it is just that you can have your dream and you can have the love of your life. You don't have to pick between the two. You can have it all.
Just telling you guys how much I really, really enjoyed this film. The
Thanks.
two of your characters have this sort of meet cute in the bar before they realize they're both on this journey, on this reality show. But the two of you have met previously on iCarly, like years ago.
Yeah.
Was his casting, because I know you're an executive producer, purposeful in terms of like you've worked with him in the past? Like how did this come to be?
Yeah, tell us everything.
I mean, honestly, he came in and we did the screen test together and it was just like, it just worked like right away. Like it's funny because we only met briefly like when we were young on iCarly. We were probably like 14 or 15.
Yeah.
And this really
Very
is
young.
like, it's come like full circle, but I don't know, it just like from the second you came in, like we just had a connection and I feel like it was just fun. Like automatically we had a really good time doing the scenes together and it just all kind of fell into place.
Yeah, there was immediate chemistry and a lot of trust. I think that was important.
Trey is a guy that really, he's kind and he has a really good heart and not really, I don't know, what your typical bachelor on these dating reality shows are. And he also has a really good connection with nature. Yeah. So I would like to know how, I'm going to assume that those things resonated with you, but what was the thing that really connected you to Trey? Was it, his heart, the love of nature? Talk about that.
I think for me it was kind of, I've said this before, but it's a no acting necessary kind of role for me because I was born and raised on a farm and my parents are here right now and I got to kind of just play myself on screen and I think that was one of the things that was so exciting for me was like I got to play with the horses and the cows and the pigs and just all the animals. It was like being home. So
you do have like a crazy connection with animals too, because when we were filming the scene where we're horseback riding, like the little colt like literally like kisses you. Like it was crazy, and my reaction in the movie is so real because I was like, I can't believe this is happening. Like it wasn't really supposed to do that. You were just supposed to be like petting him, and then all of a sudden he was like staring into your eyes. I was like, this is crazy.
It was
You're
pretty
like
cute.
Snow White but a man.
I was singing to all the animals.
The birds are landing on his
I
shoulder.
was like, what is happening?
Well, Miranda, you do some, cowgirl kick-ass stuff. There's a scene where you're like roping, and we won't go into any detail, but I personally was very impressed.
Oh,
I mean,
thanks.
talk to me about practicing that particular trick.
I love talking about learning how to rope. But it was like one of the most fun things about the movie just because I was so nervous at first because when I first tried it, it's hard. And I don't know why I thought, I'm going to be able to do this. And then it took like weeks of practicing. I would practice in the apartment that I stayed in while we were filming the movie. I'd stack stuff up and I'd like try to lasso and I'd hit the TV and it was crazy. And then I also practiced with Pierson a lot. And it's the thing that people don't realize is when you lasso, you're usually lassoing down like to get cattle. But Pierson is so tall.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'4".
Yeah,
I mean, with these
same.
on, I'm 6'5".
It's just so hard to like lasso that high up. So that was like a whole thing in itself, learning how to do that. And Pierson was a good sport.
But she never missed while we were shooting.
But when we weren't shooting, I hit him in the face like 20 times.
all the time. It was great.
Yeah.
Both of your characters, their heart is really embedded in family and caretaking, and so, which I really loved. What do you want audiences to kind of, as much fun as this movie is, what do you want audiences to kind of take away from who these characters really are?
For me, I think that they're both genuine, that they both won at life because they were honest and real. Whether there's cameras on them or not, that they were who they were 110%, and they chased their dreams and were able to chase love. And I think that's a good lesson that we can all just kind of take away. And it's just a fun rom-com. Come on. I love rom-coms. Bring them back. We're back. We're so back.
And I would say the more serious thing that I would like for like women to take away from it is just that you can have your dream and you can have the love of your life. You don't have to pick between the two. You can have it all. So that for sure. And then also same thing, just to have fun. It's a fun movie and I just want people to feel lighter and laugh.
Yeah.